Up next on Win News, the new Townsville Energy Chemicals Hub, a new club collaboration between the Cowboys and Fire, and a huge weekend of international rugby and cricket action in the north.
Across northern Queensland, this is Win News.
Tonight, hundreds of local jobs thanks to a new energy chemicals hub. Just how high house prices are soaring in popular school catchments. And a new club collaboration between the Cowboys and Townsville Fire. Good evening, welcome to Win News. I'm Lincoln Humphries. Also tonight, a timely lifeline for our struggling tourism operators. Queensland's new renewables hub is a step closer today, with the state government declaring it a prescribed project. The Lansdowne Eco-Industrial Precinct, based at Woodstock in North Queensland, will welcome the Townsville Energy Chemicals Hub as its second approved proponent, ensuring our state's move to a cleaner future.
This project will involve importing minerals from nearby nations, processing them here to create key ingredients for the batteries that will be massively in demand right around the world.
The hub will enable minerals, including nickel and cobalt, to be mined, processed and exported, all using renewable energies.
It's a massive global opportunity for Australia to step up and become a major player in the battery supply chain.
The hub will create 1,700 construction jobs and 300 ongoing operational jobs. New data from online property marketplace Domain reveals which school catchments across our state have seen the largest house price growth in the last year. 8 of the top 10 catchments for growth are located in regional Queensland.
As the mass migration of southerners to the Sunshine State continues, regional Queensland house prices are booming. Emily Steinhardt, Win News.
Another double donut day in Queensland as our state records 0 new cases of COVID-19. The Premier today announcing 2 new vaccination hubs will open on the Gold Coast at Tugun and Coomera in 2 weeks.
So if you live in those areas, rest assured that you'll be able to go close by and get your vaccinations.
Immediate action is needed to improve vaccination rates in our Indigenous communities. That's according to our state's opposition, which says only 20% of Queensland's First Nations people are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. So more communication is needed to get Indigenous people on board. Just as Queensland's tourism industry begins to bounce back, another roadblock stands in the way of its recovery. New research shows the demand from domestic travellers is strong, but there's a decline in staff to meet it.
The school holidays are well underway, with families relaxing in some of our state's top tourist destinations.
We're seeing people not just from our local area, we're getting a lot of people from the southeast coming up.
Still to come on Win News this evening, the prickly problem for our pineapple farmers despite a bumper growing season, and 70 former diplomats putting pressure on our Prime Minister to target net zero. 70 former diplomats are demanding stronger climate action in an open letter to the Morrison government ahead of key international talks. It comes as the federal coalition attempts to reach consensus on a commitment to net zero emissions by 2050.
Sending a clear message to coalition MPs, ex-officers of Foreign Affairs and Trade and AusAid penning a letter pleading the government to commit to net zero by 2050. Sophie Lester, Win News.
Time for some sports news with Melissa Russell. Mel, the game they play in heaven was actually in Townsville. And how'd they go?
Yeah, incredible scenes, Link, in Townsville. North Queenslanders got to witness another Wallabies win, pumping the Pumas. While Mackay hosted a thrilling one-day series between Australia and India, and our Aussie girls claimed 2-1.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Everything you need in electrical, technology, furniture and bedding. Shop in store and online today.
The Rabbitohs and Panthers have a hand each on the NRL Premiership trophy, earning a place in this year's grand final. Defence was once again paramount in the prelims, as both teams did enough offensively to stake their claim.
when the best defensive team meets the best attacking team.
The next generation of Australian Opals will get their first chance to impress this week when the Asia Cup tips off in Jordan. Townsville's Keely Froling is one of 9 debutantes in the squad, determined to make the most of her call-up to the international stage. Round 5 of the International Rugby Championships has come to a dramatic close with the weekend's doubleheader in Townsville. The All Blacks and Springboks marked their 100th Test match with a tactical tussle, while our Wallabies came out on top against the Pumas, securing 3 in a row for the first time in 5 years.
A spectacular night in the north as more than 23,000 watched.
And Link, that is our night in sport after a huge weekend for Townsville.
Plenty on, thank you, Mel. Probably plenty on in the weather too. Let's check that up next.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Everything you need in electrical, technology, furniture and bedding. Shop in store and online today.
Welcome back. Both overnight and daytime temperatures were warmer than the September average to kick off your working week. Now, our weather photo tonight is from Kelly, and Kelly snapped these incredible pastel colours in the clouds at Midge Point heading to Proserpine. I love your work here, Kelly. Thank you so very much. Let's check in with some details from today. Mostly sunny across the region in Townsville this morning. High humidity had temperatures feeling slightly above what the mercury showed, a top of 28 degrees today. 27 there for Alva Beach, for Bowen, 29 was the max. Further south, the odd shower about the coast. Proserpine copped those cool winds, a peak gust of 46 kilometres per hour today. And Mackay passed its forecast temp today, 27 degrees, 27 as well for Serena. Now on the charts, a high pressure system near Tasmania extends a weak ridge across much of Queensland. Now looking ahead, a trough that moved offshore will move back slowly later in the week, drawing moisture further inland. Onto our waters tomorrow for Townsville. Partly cloudy conditions, winds will be easterly up to 20 knots. And for Mackay, mostly sunny, swells will be around 1 metre. Over to our tides. Now, high tide for Townsville tomorrow will be at 6:05 in the morning, and for the Mackay Harbour there will be a high tide at 4:22 in the afternoon. Onto our forecast, it's looking partly cloudy, a slight chance of showers at the coast, and we will see some more gusty winds pushing about. For Lucinda, 28 degrees tomorrow at Ingham, a start of 20, also 28. For Ayr, 28 degrees, that's a popular temperature, but 32 for Charters Towers. Further south, a slight chance of showers at night. Winds will be strong at Airlie Beach, 25 degrees and 26 for Serena. Now for Townsville tomorrow, partly cloudy and 28. For Mackay, only a slight chance of a light shower. Let's look at our days ahead now. It's looking clear for midweek. Possible showers though for Thursday and Friday. For the Whitsundays, the chance of showers will increase through to Friday. Storms possible later in the week as well. That's all for weather tonight, Link. Enjoy your night.
Thank you very much, Chris, and thank you so much for your company this evening. We're back on your telly tomorrow night at 5:30. I hope you can join us then. Good night.